throne. I'm a dog in the...
It's Week 8 of the National Football League, where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the Giants and the Steelers under the lights on Monday night.
EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Good to have you with us. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. You know, partner, fantasy football doesn't take into account the guys close to the football, the guys in the line of scrimmage. This is one where our eyes are going to be focused on that battle in the trenches all game long.
Mike, it doesn't matter if it's Pee-wee football, middle school football, or NFL football. You can only do offensively what your offensive line allows you to do. And I think that's exactly the case for both of these teams here today.
The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go here on Monday night. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants led out by their quarterback, Daniel Jones. Here he is. It's year 6 in the NFL. He was the 6th overall pick back in 2019 out of Duke. And Jones still at the helm for the Giants.
I think when you go back and watch last week's game, Mike, I think two things were at play. Number one, let's give credit to the defense. I think they did a nice job of identifying some of the easy layups we've seen this quarterback hit from a week-to-week basis. They took it away. They made him go to his second, third, check down through his progression. And then secondly, when the play did line up, when they did get the look they wanted, he just missed a lot of throws. So they know they cannot afford another pedestrian performance out of him this week. If he can play to the standard we've seen in weeks past, they can have a better chance of having a better result.
Here's 2nd and 6. Open man is Robinson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop. They'll run once more with Singletary. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that 1st hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going. You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Again, it's Singletary. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jones. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Here comes Greg Joseph and the field goal unit. This one from 49. Joseph's kick is good. And the Giants are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this, with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
The Steelers led out by their quarterback, Russell Wilson. Still strange to not see him in a Seattle uniform where he was for a decade, couple of years with the Broncos. And now Greg, the 9-time Pro Bowler, year 1 in Pittsburgh.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 39 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. Strong running there, pushing his way forward to gain a couple. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Now Russ. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results. We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
The Giants offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They had the field goal on the opening drive, took the early lead. See if they can improve on that here. 3-0 our score as we begin 1st and 10. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Shotgun now for Jones. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They motion a receiver right. From the gun, it's a give to Singletary. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. Now a play fake. Jones. That's to the right side and incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up. Working from the gun, it's Jones. He'll try and get there on the ground. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life, his speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the 1st down and keep the drive alive.
On 1st down, Jones. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. Slayton is the man in motion. Out of the gun, they'll give it to Singletary. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Throwing now is Jones. To the goal line and in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Here's Greg Joseph for the extra point. He's got it, and the Giants are out to a 10-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he gets this up past the 35.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. 10-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Here's a 2nd and 12. On the give, it's Harris. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Malik Neighbors heading out with the Giants offense for their next possession. And before this drive gets going, why don't we take a look at some of the leading contenders in the race to see who might take home the award as the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Dante Jackson that time in on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now Jones. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he's going to have the first down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
That'll be caught by the running back, Singletary. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Throwing is Jones on third down. Open man, that's Slayton. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They fake the handoff. Now Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. They'll try and run for the first with Singletary. And he's going to have the first down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. So now, after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9. To throw is Jones. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive, as they'll begin here with first down. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. This one down the field for Freiermuth. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 3rd down and 9.
9 yards to go.
Out of the gun, here's Russ. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Brian Burns with the sack, and that's exactly the type of play the Giants envisioned when they traded for him from Carolina back in March. Only 8 sacks a season ago, and the question was that production indicative of him as a player or more of his surroundings? But either way, he's picked up right where he left off, and he's one of the best pass rushers in the entire league.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Giants offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the ground, it's Singletary. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Throwing, Jones. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's into the hands of T.J. Watt.
Defensively on third down, Mike, that's the money down. You have to find a way to get off the field. Most offenses are going to be more pass-heavy, looking to throw the ball downfield to convert. How can you dial up the pressure just a little bit, force an errant throw, and in this case, come away forcing the turnover?
Steelers offense ready to take over once again. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, Wilson. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Here comes 3rd and 6. Now Wilson. This one complete to Washington. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
He'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line. Micah McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Another run here with Harris. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the 1st down inside the 25. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Here's 1st and 10. Wilson. That's brought in right side by Pickens. He's taken down just shy of the 10. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 8-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. And the Giants here will use the 1st of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Now on 4th down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. This one from 39 yards out. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers are on the board just before halftime. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. Here's Wilson to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. On 2nd down, Russ. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Van Jefferson. Touchdown, Steelers. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Tracy now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Giants offense going to get it one final time in this first half. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression.
Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. It appears one of the Giants, yes, they were able to fall on it, so they keep possession. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Not wanting to risk another sack, they're going to play it safe with a run. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. So on 4th down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Wilson lines up in the pistol. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here's Wilson. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and a big tight end momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland, where it was the visiting Ravens who were able to come in and take this one on the road. Lamar Jackson, strong in the victory, as his guys up their mark to 6-2 on the year. From there, we head all the way out west to see what's happening with the LA Chargers. And they were losers in that ball game to the visiting New Orleans Saints. Derek Carr leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. These two teams leaving the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense getting set to get back to work. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
2nd and 10. At the 26.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. This one is complete. It's Pickens. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A run. Here's Harris. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now Russ. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Here's a 3rd and 10. Now it's Wilson. He'll try to run for it. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard.
And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive. And then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
In trouble, and down he goes.
The key to this play here, Mike, is the anticipation of the snap. Watch how he's able to time the center, and when that ball moves, he hits it. Gets through into the backfield, and he brings the quarterback down before the receivers even got out of their breaks.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Shotgun now for Jones. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
The Steelers offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now toss left side for Harris. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On the carry, it's Patterson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
21-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Wilson to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And Wilson's been doing this a long time. He knows the drill, slides to avoid the contact, and picks up the 1st down.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on 3rd down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the 1st down and some.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A give, and here comes Harris. That's a short pickup to about the 47. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
They'll give it to Harris again. Fighting off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick up 3. 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Wilson. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the ground, here comes Patterson. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing is Wilson. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll run here with Patterson. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. He'll check this one down to Patterson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Tracy now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Giants offense ready for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Singletary. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll run once more with Singletary. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. It is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Jones. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Play action now. It's Jones. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. On 3rd down, here's Singletary. And he will have a Giants 1st down. I do believe he gets it by about a yard on 3rd and 3. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. They'll go back to Singletary on 1st down. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. That's to Robinson. He's got it. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Here's a run with Singletary. And he'll have it. He'll have it at the 16-yard line. First down picked up as the running game comes through. Jones. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And the Giants are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run here with Singletary. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Devin Singletary. Touchdown, New York. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Next to score, Giants 24, Steelers 10. Greg Joseph.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. A gain of 15 and a first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Second and 7. Back to throw. Wilson. He's going to tuck it and go.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
They'll run. Room to run at the 35. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the 4th quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here.
And he will score! Game on! Russell Wilson, touchdown Pittsburgh. He's got another one, his 2nd touchdown of the evening. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Tracy now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and Daniel Jones ready to get going once more. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. 1st and 10. This one is caught by Robinson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. In motion, it's Robinson. Here's Jones to throw. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
On 2nd down, it's Singletary. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. 3rd down, 3 to go. Here's Jones. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion, fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
A give to Singletary on the zone read. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Again, it's Singletary. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. They'll run. It's Singletary. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. So this now, a pressure spot for Greg Joseph. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense ready to take over once more. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9. As this drive starts with 1st down. They'll drop to throw. That one into the hands of Jefferson. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He's got his man, Jefferson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. And now the Steelers are going to use their third and final timeout. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Here comes second down. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Third down and 17.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Steelers will cut it to a 2-point lead. In need of a recovery and a quick field goal, here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. So a road win here for the Giants. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago, a game they really did struggle in. It looked like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Pittsburgh.